Okay, so we have completed the pages and design portion of the menu walkthrough. So now what I want to focus on is analytics and the settings. Commerce is not relevant because we're not actually selling anything on the website, and this all has to do with the online store. So click on analytics, and you're provided with a new menu. Traffic overview, mobile usage, RSS subscribers, refers, popular content, search engine queries, site search queries, and activity log. Most of this you actually won't want to use or may not even need, but it's nice to have. If you click on traffic overview, so like if you do social media marketing on Facebook and you tag your website in the link, and you want to actually see how many click-throughs made it to the website and how many views you actually had, this is where you're going to do it at. So again, we're under analytics, and now we're under overview, traffic overview. So you can view it in an hourly format, meaning every hour you can see how much. So if you want to see by the hour how many views you're getting after you make a post, daily format, and then these numbers up here are for the week, or maybe a 2-week period. The audience size, meaning like how many different IPs actually get logged on, how many page views actually went through, and how many visits you had. Weekly, and see these are monthly page views at the top. These are not weekly. Shows you week by week how many views you had. That also provides you with information on what type of browsers they're viewing it on. So you can custom tailor your website to be formatted for those popular browsers. It seems that Chrome is the #1 browser it's viewed on, and then you can see Chrome Mobile, then Safari, then Mobile Safari, then Firefox, and all the way down. Also provides you with the type of operating system that's viewing it. So the majority is Windows, and there's OS X, Android, iOS. And then there's the monthly format. And there's also a friendly graph out here to give you a visual representation of what's actually going on. Okay, mobile usage. I find this really helpful when trying to develop the mobile platform to the website because Android and iPhone actually view it not drastically differently, but there are significant differences. So viewing it on mobile, so far it's almost 100% Android. That's just because it's a very new website. But if we click on weekly or monthly even, it provides you with the information on what percentages are viewing on your desktop and mobile. So you have 70% desktop and about 30% mobile. If you scroll down, it shows you the majority of those mobile people accessing it are on iOS, 43% Android. There's also a couple quirky people who have Windows phones. Okay, navigate back, and we have RSS subscribers. You will not need to worry about that unless you already know what you're looking for. If you're looking for RSS subscribers, you can click on that. Refers. So this actually talks about like what was clicked through to get to your website. So direct means that they directly typed in your website, physically typed it in or copied and pasted it into their URL and went there. Some other refers you'll see are Facebook, Google, and this just means that they searched for you on Google or they saw your link on Facebook, clicked on it, and the click-through went here. Sometimes you'll see unrecognized refers. That's because some websites require you to pay to see those click-throughs. Okay, popular content. So this is where you can actually see what specifically about your site is popular. This isn't really a good example because this is a new website, but you can see here it shows you percentages of what people are actually viewing. So About Us has a lot of views. Start Here as the next most amount. shows the actual count off to the left. And again, you can view all these analytics in a monthly format, weekly format, 3-day, 2-day, or 1-day format. Okay, search engine queries. This is different than refers in that this is referring to what was actually typed to get your website to show up. So you won't see a lot of this. You won't see Facebook probably on here. You'll probably see Yahoo, Google, Bing, stuff along those lines, and you'll be able to see what exactly they typed in to get it. Okay, so now if you navigate back, site search queries. So if you have a search bar on your site, you can actually see what people are searching on your site, what people are looking for. It's really valuable information that you can find in here. It might even be a good idea just to put a search bar on your site so you know exactly what people are looking for when they're going to your site. You can find all those analytics here. It'll show you what words they typed in, the frequency of what's being typed in, how many different people were typing in stuff like that. And then there's activity log. This is usually a very, very long list. I find it only pops up in a daily format, but you can actually see the visitor's IP address, so you could look up maybe what region they're from or something along those lines. Okay, so yes, if you click on it, it'll show you that, what country it's from, what they were using to access the website. So shows you all that right. Okay, that is it for analytics. I'm going to move on to settings. Okay, so this is really in depth, but to make it shorter, we're not going to worry about the commerce section here at the bottom. I'm only going to worry about website in general, so what you see right here. Okay, so business information. Most of this isn't relevant because we're not sending out invoices from the website, but this is what's used. However, business address may pop up at the bottom of the screen depending on what template you're using. Your contact phone number, that may pop up as well. And on mobile templates, on mobile platforms, if you chose to have the information bar at the bottom, this is the phone number that it's going to click through to, and this is the email that's going to click through to. Then there's also the physical location, so if you add a map block on your website, that will pop up. And also business hours. Okay, regional, you won't have to worry about permissions, maybe. So let's say you want to add other people to contribute to the site, whether it has to do with editing the billing information or actually contributing to the content on the website. You can invite contributors here. This form pops up. You can enter their name and email address. It automatically sends them an invite once you type that in. And then down here is when you actually give them permissions. They're all self-explanatory, so just pick and choose what you need. Billing an account. So yeah, if you're trying to pay for like whatever services that you've used, it's all found here. We have one G Suite account, the info at arborvista.live, domains, type of website you're using, and the credit card information you're using to pay for it. Alright, those aren't relevant. Okay, now down to website information. Basic information. Some templates, it's cool to put it here because it'll put a bio on your website. But this isn't really relevant. And down, domains is not relevant. Okay, well yeah, it could be. So domains, you want to add a different name to the domain. So this is much like email aliases. You can add different domains that all lead to this one website. So if you type in kevholding.com, you're going to be brought to arborvista.live. And that's what website name is actually going to pop up on the top, whichever one is the primary. We can add numerous domains. Most of them are free and only cost about $20 a year just for hosting through Squarespace. Alright, so that's how you do that. Just head back. Okay, email. So you want to set up more company email accounts. You can do that under here. Add new user. Right now we just have one email account for Kev Holding. We also have another one for arborvista.live. It's all self-explanatory once you click there. Connected accounts, you won't have to worry about marketing, you won't have to worry about SEO. This is search engine optimization. Basically, the more time you spend in this section, the easier your website's going to pop up on places like Google. If you haven't registered this website with Google, then this section really isn't relevant. But if you're in this area, you already know what you're doing because it's pretty in-depth. Blogging you won't have to worry about. Security and SSL you won't have to worry about. Let's check out advanced. Okay, so escape key. If you watched the first video, I actually logged into the website just simply by typing in the website's name. Once we were on the website, I pressed escape, and it brought me to the login screen. If your website gets really big and you don't want people to understand what platform you're using, like Squarespace, I would probably disable that. You won't have to worry about these. Code injection, you may have to use that. That has to do with the content on the website. But most likely won't have to use it. Okay, so that is it for settings. Everything you should need to know. Okay, just remember, I encourage you to become familiar with all of this before you make any changes or pursue anything like that. And don't just use this video.